Welcome to Shakti's Gift, a podcast about creating a unique way of living. I'm your host, Marigold Era, Ayurvedic wellness coach, unschooling mother, and creative force. I think that life is a tapestry of all our stories, the good, the bad, the beautiful, the ugly, and everything in between. So, in this podcast, I want to invite you to unleash your creativity and unveil yourself, your true self, so that we make this world a better place to live in. So grab yourself something to drink, get yourself comfortable, and let's dive deep into what the hell does it mean to be a human in this modern age and time. Hello, my beautiful beings. Welcome back to Shakti's Gift, or welcome if it's the first time you're here. So, today I thought that it would be a great idea to tell you about what the fuck is unschooling. And yeah, what the fuck is unschooling? I mean, you probably know what homeschooling is, which is you do school at home. That's kind of a simple concept. Not saying that it's simple to do, but I think it's maybe easier to grasp the concept of homeschooling. When it comes to unschooling, um, yeah, it's a little bit more radical as an approach to education. So unschooling means no schooling. It means no curriculum. It means no pre-established structure. It means collaboration. It means teamwork. It means guidance. It means following our own interest. So the way I see unschooling is a lifestyle. This is definitely a lifestyle. It's not just a way to educate our kids. It's definitely a lifestyle because as I discovered what unschooling is, I started to unschool myself. And when you start this unschooling process, you get to this weird phase where you gotta deschool yourself because you've been conditioned that there is only one way to learn, which is you've got this teacher that knows whatever you need to learn, and they're gonna tell you what you need to learn, and you're gonna try to learn it the way they are teaching it. In unschooling, um, it's more of a process in discovering how do you like to learn? How does it fit for you to learn stuff? And to go about your day around that, you know? So let me give you some example. So I'm gonna talk about my daughters. I have two daughters and I have a stepdaughter. So they're all super different and they all learn very differently. So my oldest daughter, she's like almost 13 right now, and she really likes to do one thing in a very deep, masterful way. She likes to go and dig really deep into one topic and stick to that topic. So I'm gonna go even like more precise with this example. So, when she was younger, she was like around 4, I think. Yeah, she was 4, and she showed interest in riding horses. So I was like, "All right, let's go and try to find a stable, like someone that can teach you how to ride a horse." And she was a little young, so I talked to the teacher and I told her, can you just try her out? Try her out. If it doesn't work, I'm not going to bother you. If it does work, maybe we can do something together. So she did. She tried her out and it fit. And she was a natural. She was very good with horse. And let me tell you, I'm a city girl and I was nowhere near horses in my life. It was the first time that I was actually so close to a horse. And these are big beasts. So you got your little 4-year-old lady um, She's got curly hair with blue eyes. She looks like an angel, and she's riding all tough this big horse. And I'm her mother, and I'm seeing her, and she look magical. She just looks magical. She's amazing on this horse, and she's driving. She just loves it. So that was a beginning for her with this love of horses. And so for the next, I guess, 6 years, she was all about horses. So everything she wanted to do was around horses. Her Lego set was, they were all horses, and her Barbies were all horses, and the books that she was reading were all horses. And every game that she was, yeah, creating, like she would hop on the couch and make it like it was a horse so that she could ride the couch. And she was when she was playing with kids, she was always like initiating a horse game where she was the teacher, and she was like teaching how to ride horses to her little friends. Everything was horses. Her room was decorated in horses. She had like all kinds of clothes that were specifically for horses riding, and she was very into it, and she was going to the stables like pretty much every day, and she got really, really, really freaking good at it. Up until one point where she was like, I'm kind of done with it. And at first I was shocked, and I thought, like, I saw her on those horses, and I was like, this is it. She found her calling. Like, this is what she will do, like, for the rest of her life. But I don't know, she learned everything that she needed at the moment, and she was just like, I'm done. And I was like, all right. And then I was trying to understand her, and we talked about it. And even now, sometimes I'm like, do you miss it? And she's like, no, mom, I don't miss it. Um, but she was like all about it. So right now she's all about Japan. So she's learning Japanese. She's decorating her room with Japanese artifacts, and she's watching animes, and she's reading mangas, and everything is about Japan. So, and she wants to go there, she wants to live there, and she's got like those objective where she wants to go and work in Japan and all of that. And she learned how to read and count and everything with horses when she was younger, and now she's learning something else with Japan. So she's got like this one track mind kind of type of learning with her, which is great. It's just a matter of learning and understanding how they want to learn. My youngest daughter, she is really quick, and she's the complete opposite. Like, she will want to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and she moves really quickly through subject. And um, she's really like athletic, and she really likes to learn stuff with her body. And so that's what she does, and that's what we provide for her. So we provide like um a beam so that she can do stuff and cartwheels on it, and trying to balance, and all kinds of stuff that she will create with her body. And she has this aerial hoop that she's playing with all the time, and she's got this trampoline, and she's got she's just into a lot of physical things. And so it's just great to be there and support them in whatever they want to learn, and whatever how they want to learn it. So they're all different, and my stepdaughter is also very different. So she needs more of a structure than the other two, and she needs somebody to be there and to help her with this structure, and to hold this structure for her, with her. And so the three girls are so freaking different, and it's such a great pleasure to actually see them evolve in their own lives, in their own separate lives, their all individual life, but we get together, we're building something together, even though we're all unique in our own way. And so this is what unschooling is for me. This is it. This is something that unschooling is a lifestyle where you get to know who the fuck you are, and you get to go through life with that, with what's the most precious thing in your heart, in your life, in your soul, and you go in the world with that, which is scary. But when you learn that at a very young age, it's amazing what you can actually achieve. My oldest daughter, she had like 4 businesses that were working, and she decided that she was through with them. But she actually made money from those businesses because she had this interest in like trying to make money for some reason. She was like very into Monopoly for some reason, which is none of my interest, and it's like the for me unschooling is like, as a parent, it's the ability not to judge our kids for who they are. Like, I'm not a capitalist. I'm not somebody that is very much into money, but she is. And I'm not going to judge her for that because that's her path, That's the way she wants to live her life. And so that's my role, to honor whoever she wants to be and whoever is there in her soul and in her mind and in her emotion and all of that, and to embrace that, to help her embrace that. So yeah, so that's the way I would describe unschooling best. It's just to be there for our kids, or whatever, if it's your kids or not. Like, my stepdaughter is not my kid, but she's still in my life, and I still help her get through whatever she needs to get through. um so yeah, so this is unschooling. This is the way I see it. And what's very cool about unschooling is that if you ask another mother, another family about what is unschooling, they're going to tell you another version, because we're all like different units that lives differently, that learns differently, and it's different for every family. Some of them are world traveler, and they are traveling with their kids, and that's how their kids learn stuff. And some of them are more like structure, and some of them will be more into math or engineering, or art, or it doesn't matter, but it changes the face of the family you're building, to actually let your kid be who the fuck they are, and to express that, and to create something together. So that's what unschooling is. I hope it's clearer for you guys. And if you have any question, please feel free to let me know, because I'm very curious about what you guys think. And if you have question, I would really love to answer them. I just want to say one last thing. I'm not like an advocate for unschooling. This is just the lifestyle that I chose, and because it fits with my kids. And so I know a lot of families that are their kids are in the school system, and they have the same kind of mindset that I do, and they do the same kind of work that I do, and their kids are thriving in school. And so, do I think that the school system is perfect? Of course not. Do I think that unschooling is perfect? Fuck no. It's fucking hard sometimes, and it's not perfect. But what I want to invite you to is to just truly listen to your kid, to yourself, and to honor whatever is there that will help you and your kids thrive in your life. So that's it. Leave me your question in the comments, and I'm going to leave you with that. And I wish you an amazing rest of your day, no matter where or when you're listening to this. Um, I wish you an amazing day, and I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate that you're here with me. Please be sure to subscribe, rate, review, and share this episode with people you think might benefit from it. If you need support with your lifestyle and well being, feel free to reach out to me. It will be my pleasure to help you with an Ayurvedic consultation. You can go to my website, marigoldera.com, to book a session with me. Remember, in the wisdom of Ayurveda, self care is not a luxury, but a sacred responsibility and a journey of nurturing oneself to foster holistic well being. I wish you an amazing rest of your day. Much love to you, and I'll see you in the next episode.